so I believe this morning, if you will repent for and ask for forgiveness for those times when you have mishandled the resources, the people that have sown resources into you, the things that God has given you, if you would just repent today and step up from shame, accept the conviction, and say and know and believe that any situation you have created, that God is with you, that God is with you. And so God says that, yes, generating wealth is a part of your spiritual DNA, and money is not dirty. Money is energetic, and you need the energy of money to operate in this earth realm. You need the energy of money to operate in this earth realm. And so if you have learned how to draw things to you in another area of your life, the same principles you've learned to manifest in other areas of your life apply to money. I hear God saying to me right now that some of them, it's not that they can't generate money, but it's something about money just passing through their hands. Money just passing through their hands. If that's you this morning, tap in, because God is telling me to talk to you this morning. You could very well have things that are connected to things that were said to you very young. If you heard arguments in the home about money from the people that were important to you when you were little, those things could have been sown into you. If you struggled, those things could have been sown into you. Sometimes we've got to be clear about the narrative we've had over our life about money and not ignore it and say, okay, here I am in the lineage. And God is allowing me to hear something I've never heard before, or maybe God is allowing it to come to you in an energy where you can receive it. But I'm standing in the lineage and I can do something different going forward. Maybe that is you. And so God said they are going to have to shift their mindset about money, just like any other area of your life. If you struggle in the area of dating, romantic relationships, your career, what has to happen first? Your mindset has to shift, and your level of consciousness has to raise around that topic. And so shift your consciousness around money. And so the word budget throws so many people off, because if you have seen people live without restraint, if you have lived financially without restraint, you had no limitations on how you handled money, a budget for you may seem limiting. You may see a budget as restraining you right now in the present, that I can't have fun, I can't do this, I can't do that. No, what but a budget does, it allows you to sow into your future. A right budget allows you to live comfortable, but also sow into your future. But the problem that has happened for many of us, we can't live comfortable right now because of what we did yesterday. And God is saying, if we can start today and build a budget that allows us to partially alleviate what we created yesterday. Now, you don't throw all your money at debt, right? You've got to have an emergency fund. You've got to have some money that you're putting in your 401k, or you're leaving money on the table, or your 403b for my teachers, right? But to be able to live comfortably and sow into your future. God said that many of you are spending, just expending and wasting your spiritual and your mental energy because you're worried about debt. You're worried about the phone that's ringing. You're worried about not having enough to do things that your children want to do. You're worried about, man, if my tire blows out this weekend, or if I've got to get a new battery for my car, I don't have the money. And you might not even have the credit card to put it on, right? And that would be a good thing. But when you're worrying like that about things, you're almost going to draw those things to you to happen because you are focused and meditating on it. Worrying is meditating on something, and you're going to bring that thing closer into your reality. But you can alleviate that, right? If you simply created an emergency fund. Simply create an emergency fund. I think $1,500. I think based on your circumstance, I'm a mother. I have a mortgage. I have a daughter that I'm responsible for.